South Africa, we are busy with many initiatives in the country where we, from the DTI point of view, as the point of contact in terms of the economic participation in the country by both South Africans and non-South Africans, we have developed what is called the one-stop shop under Investment South Africa. So the one-stop shop basically looks at how can we streamline business activities, linking it with government, and also looking at how fast can a project take off, or how fast can you break ground. So in the past, we've seen there is a lot of delays from, say, it's a mining company, they're looking for a water use license or an EIA approval, or any of those other sort of legislative mandates. With that in mind, we then started what is called the one-stop shop, which will include the various government departments that are issuing different licenses, Department of Home Affairs for foreigners who are looking for work permits or business visas, looking at Department of Environmental Affairs, Department of Water and Sanitation, etc., where we are setting up what is called the one-stop shop, and it will be in different parts of the country, one in Cape Town, one in Durban, and one in Pretoria, where the focus is on making sure that you walk in there and you are able to register your project, the activities that you want to do, and you get on with your business. I think most of our Zambian people, you would have noticed that once you land at OR Tambo and you do all your checking in, you are immediately a South African. So that is why we have started what is called the one-stop shop, to make sure as you move along in the country, you are able to do your business freely and efficiently so. That is basically what is Invest SA, and also obviously we are attracting foreign direct investment, both for South Africa and the continent at large. We have got different partners that we work with around the world and so forth. So essentially, the type of projects that we've been prioritizing currently stems into manufacturing, the marine economy, which is what we're busy to look at. What are the kind of opportunities from your SMME to large-scale corporates? Resource-based industries, your mineral beneficiation, agro-processing, agriculture, etc. Things like your renewable energy, when you look at solar power, solar PV, CSP, biomass, biogas, wind energy, etc. Other sectors that we're looking at is advanced manufacturing, which looks at your pharmaceuticals, high-end electronics, composite industries, and so forth. So those are some of the sectors we're looking at, and also how do we then use the blue economy, which is the oceans, in terms of exploration of oil and gas opportunities along the African coast, specifically with areas like your Western Cape, where there is potential for gas and oil. So those are some of the things that we're doing, and not forgetting the rest of Africa needs infrastructure. South Africa does have a bit of infrastructure which we are using to do business easily. So what we are doing as Invest SA, we've got what is called the top 40 projects. As you can see on the map, it does indicate to you the different areas of the country where the specific investment projects. Some still have got opportunities in terms of making a substantial investment. Some are already committed, there is investors in place. But obviously what we're saying as a government is, how can you bring smaller businesses to be suppliers, services in terms of engineering, supply and so forth. So those are the type of things that we are saying as for both, the South African party and the Zambian delegation, which is here. So essentially, there is projects that we can also, on this, as you can see, there's different colors. It tells you of the kind of commitment that we've got. The investment projects that are actually in green are already committed. And the opportunities are all in red, where there's opportunities to invest with the different project owners. Basically, I think also, you know, those who are interested from Zambia or the South African party to say, we are looking at automotive, there are projects in automotive, we are looking at gas, there's a lot of opportunities there. We are looking at water reticulation, there's, you know, such opportunities in terms of the infrastructure built. We've got, you know, the rail projects that are also coming up, both on the locomotives and also the rail infrastructure itself. There's also, I mean, opportunities in energy. I think some of you are in energy, you would have noticed there's also the new iteration of the IRP, which is our energy master plan for the country. It tells you the kind of allocations in terms of the different technologies that we will be looking at to explore opportunities around it. So in the main, we are saying come and invest in the country, and we'll help you along to invest and take you along with to the different opportunities in the country. So just to talk more on the top 10 projects that we are looking at currently, which are committed, we have got the Muzimbovu, the Bake Automotive Project, which I think is a 10 billion rand project. Kocha, the ABN Bev, I think everybody knows about it. The Transnet offshore supply base, which is more your oil and gas opportunity. The Messina metallurgical cluster, perhaps maybe for our Zambian business people, it might be of interest because there's different sectors that would be in that industrial development zone, stemming from your coal to coking plants, steel making, copper, and many others. More information, we can share that to those who are interested in participating. There's also opportunities around construction, supplier development, entrepreneurship, etc., where people can come in to, you know, we can take you to the different project owners. You can present your own kind of services that you would like to present. We also see this mentioning of youth empowerment, women empowerment. Most of those we are saying we need to see black people in there, as well as women and youth, and that is very clear from the government. I think just due to time, this will be shared with all the delegates. You can look at what kind of opportunities you want to participate in, and we can handle you to and introduce to the different project owners, and we take it from there. Thank you.